Louisa Barton for the Horse Talk Show and the Equus Television Network, here with Haven Meged for Pyranha Animal Health. Haven, tell us a little bit about the sport that you're involved in.
I'm a calf roper, so it's awesome to get to be in the equine industry. You know, I don't just rodeo; we show horses, and we have a breeding program back at home. So I mean, we got a lot
going on.
We got a lot going on.
What else do you show in?
We show the calf horses, the breakaway horses. My wife Shelby, she shows the breakaway horses, and then we're involved in the NCHA. We put some babies in those sales and stuff like that. So I mean, we've got a lot of really good brood mares, and we got a lot of babies, and we got a lot of stuff.
I was going to say, how do you juggle having a breeding program and being involved in so much, and then also being on the road to be able to rodeo?
Well, you know, it keeps my mind off, you know, doing different things, talking to all the, you know, we have a great team back at home that helps us and stuff. Without them, we wouldn't be successful. So I mean, I can't thank them enough for all the stuff that they help us do. But you know, I love getting to do all the different aspects of it.
NFR in Vegas, it's very exciting. Tell us kind of the goals, at least for this weekend and then for the future.
You know, this week's goal is to just go as hard as I can, win as much money. You know, I have nothing to lose. I'm not roping for a world title this year just because I have a bad back injury. Win the average, so you know, my goal is to win as much as possible, win the average. And you know, every year we set out, you know, our goals are to win, you know, a gold buckle back in to the NFR, having a chance at a gold buckle. So you know, this year's a little different than the last 6 years I've been here, but you know, I'm just very thankful and blessed that I still get to be here and compete with the best in the world.
Amen. Talk a little bit about having that back injury. Obviously, as athletes, that does happen at times, and you have to recover and come back from that. Talk a little bit about the resilience it takes to get back into the sport when you get hurt.
Yeah, you know, I sat on the couch for 2 months. You know, I didn't think I was going to get to compete. You know, prayed about it a lot. And, you know, had a good fitness trainer and did a lot of different things. You know, had a lot of people reach out to me that helped. You know, sitting on the couch for 2 months and watching the best people in the world just pass you. You're turning out of the Calgary Stampede, the Cowboy Christmas. I mean, those are some of the biggest rodeos that you look forward to getting to go to. And mentally it was tough sitting there, but you know, when we came back, you know, it was a battle. You know, we went 33,000 miles in 7 weeks, and I rode my horse. We drove him all but 4 rodeos that I flew to 4 of them, but we did a lot of driving in a short amount of time.
Wow. Well, it takes tough resilience to get back and be back here. Tell us how Pyranha sponsorship helps you.
Oh, Pyranha is huge. It all starts, you know, with the babies, honestly, you know, because, you know, especially for the breeding program, when we're putting babies in the sales, they got to get sale fitted. So we have the fly spray system set up for all the babies, so we keep their manes and tails and all the shampoo and stuff. We got to wash them and keep them clean, and then we move on to, you know, the show horses. The same deal. It starts from the time they're babies all the way till we're at the NFR with our best rodeo horses. So, you know, if they're, you know, aggravated by the flies and stuff, they're not going to perform and rest. So we're going to make sure with all the horses are under the fly spray systems at the ranch. And then when we get out on the road, we have our bottles and stuff that keep the flies off them. So, you know, without Pyranha, you know, our horses wouldn't be happy.
That's right from birth, right?
Yeah.
So important.
Yes, ma'am.
Haven Meged, we wish you all the best. Well done at being back in the sport, recovered. I know it's not easy. We know you're going to do great things in the future, especially with a partnership with Pyranha Animal Health.
Thank you.
Thank you, Haven. Louisa Barton for the Horse Talk Show.